Welcome to the Rugby League Bunker, the show where we review the big issues around the game. My name's Clint, thanks for joining us.
So let's get this thing on.
On this week's update, we'll be looking at the results and standings from the last round of the regular season. Plus, we'll be looking at how the final system works for both the NRL and the Super League. Let's get into it. Yes, it's that time of year. The regular season is done and we're about to embark on the final series. Let's take a look at the NRL results first. Parramatta with a strong win over Melbourne, which allowed them to leapfrog the Storm into the top 4. That's 2 losses in a row for the Storm, both to top 8 teams. The Bulldogs came from 16-0 down in the rain to pip Manly 21-20 thanks to a Burton field goal with less than 2 minutes remaining. The Roosters and Rabbitohs opened the new Allianz Stadium with a bang. The Roosters were too good on the night, though, taking out South 26-16. It'll be round 2 next week when they return to Allianz to face each other in week 1 of the finals. The Gold Coast kicked a field goal in golden point extra time to send the strong crowd in Auckland home disappointed. The Broncos had a final spot on the line against the Dragons, but their poor end-of-season form continued, with the Dragons prevailing 22-12 to wrap up an underwhelming end to what was a promising season for the Broncos. The Cowboys with a solid showing against a second-string Panthers side. The Sharks sewed up second place against the Knights, and thanks to the Broncos going down the day before, the Raiders were guaranteed a finals berth and did a victory lap at Leichhardt, and what a lap it was, 56-10 over the West Tigers. So after 26 rounds, it's shaken out like this. The Panthers, Sharks, Cowboys, Para, Melbourne, the Roosters, Souths and Canberra make the top 8 and will contest the finals, and the off-season begins for the Broncos, Dragons, Eagles, Dogs, Titans, Newcastle, Warriors and Tigers. With the West Tigers, of course, getting to keep the wooden spoon for the year. With finals footy now on our doorstep, let's take a look at how the NRL Finals System works. The NRL runs an 8-team, 4-week final series. The teams are ranked 1 to 8 based on their ladder position after the regular season. In week 1, 5 plays 8 and 6 plays 7 in elimination finals, and 1 plays 4 and 2 plays 3 in qualifying finals. The winners of the qualifying finals get a week off and progress straight through to the preliminary finals in week 3, and the losers get a second chance in week 2, which is why making the top 4 is so important. The winners of the elimination finals progress to week 2, and the losers are, as the name suggests, eliminated. Week 2 sees the losers of the qualifying finals play the winners of the elimination finals in sudden death semis. For the losers, it's game over. The winners progress to week 3 and cross over to the other side of the draw to avoid unnecessary repeat matchups. Week 3 are the preliminary finals, where the 2 winners from week 2 take on the rested week 1 qualifying final winners. The winners progress to the NRL Grand Final to battle it out for the premiership, and for the losing teams, it's season over. We're heading into the finals in Super League also. Round 27 was the last round before the playoffs start. KR served it up to FC in the Hull Derby with a convincing 36-4 victory. You can bet that was satisfying for them. Leeds score all 14 points within the final 10 minutes to snatch the last remaining final spot out of the Tigers' claws. What a painful way to miss the finals for Castleford. Warrington finished the season with a good win over Salford. St Helens end Toulouse's first season in the Super League with another heavy loss. Wigan dominant over Catalans. The French side aren't carrying good form into the finals at all. Huddersfield edge Wakefield out with a penalty goal in golden point extra time. So here's the league table at the end of the regular season. St Helens, Wigan, Huddersfield, Catalans, Leeds and Salford will contest the finals, and Castleford, the 2 Hull clubs, Wakefield, Warrington and Toulouse will be contesting their end-of-season holiday. Toulouse have been relegated from Super League. They'll be replaced in 2023 by the Championship winners, who will be determined over the next 3 weeks in the Championship playoffs. So with us entering the pointy end of the season in Europe, let's take a look at how the Super League playoff system works. Super League runs a 6-team, 3-week final series. The teams are ranked 1 to 6 based on their league table position at the end of the regular season. Week 1 sees teams 1 and 2 earning a week off as a reward for finishing in the top 2, 3 plays 6, and 4 plays 5 in elimination finals. The winner moves on to week 2 and the losers are out. Week 2 are the semi-finals, where teams 1 and 2 play the 2 elimination final winners. Team 1 plays the winner of 4 and 5, and Team 2 plays the winner of 3 versus 6. The winners progress to the Super League Grand Final to play off for Premiership glory, and the losers are eliminated. And that's us updated for the week. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video, share it, Leave your comments down below and consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us out greatly and is much appreciated. See you next week.